Sunday night. Energy focus for the week. What an intense week it was. Last week at this time, we were getting ready for that eclipse. Come on in and join me. Let's see how you're doing. How's the energy been for you all week? What are you noticing? Come on in and join me. Jumping on a few minutes early tonight. Come on in. Join me on the Empowered Spirit Show, the energy focus for the week. I'm streaming over here on Facebook and in my Empowered Spirit Circle. Come on and join me. And I'm about to go live over here on Instagram. Let's do it. Welcome everyone. Hey Ernest, yo, good to see you. Welcome everyone. Terry Ann Hyman here. This is my Empowered Spirit Show, the energy focus for the week, where we talk about what's going on in the cosmos. We bring our energy in and align it for the week, and I pull the tarot cards for guidance. So what a week it has been. Oh my goodness. All right, let's start with some of the housekeeping here. First and foremost, a huge shout out to my sponsor on the Empowered Spirit Show, Forecast Salon, a hair salon really dedicated to education, creativity, and really just inspiring everyone around them and all the work that they do. Thank you so much. This week, oh my gosh, I had an amazing guest. Words Can Heal. Just a beautiful conversation with Salem Green, talking about her work, literary arts, talking about all she does. Check out her TEDx Birmingham talk. I am no Southern Belle. I came here to rebel. Beautiful, beautiful conversation, really powerful. How working with your own words, what's going on within you, can really help to put them down, to write them out into the world. Really love her. What an amazing woman. Really great. All right, so that's definitely what's going on in the podcast. Had some great guests lately. Check it out. You can find it on all your podcast medium. Link is in my bio over here on Instagram. All right, so last week at this time, we were preparing for that huge eclipse. And now we're in that release phase of the moon. Now we're starting to notice, what was that portal you walked through? What was the lessons that were uncovered? Where was that light shined on in your own life? All right. Hey, Mert, just gave you a shout out. Where was it for you? All right. And that's the energy we're working with all week. We're in that releasing. We're in that letting go. We're in that energy of not letting things accumulate that is still dragging you down in your energy. All right. Where are you with all of this? That's really kind of what the energy is about. Now, we did begin Gemini energy this week. Gemini is that duality in life, that energy of the twins, the mystery, the researcher, the looking at both sides, the letting go of the judgment. All of that energy is coming forward now, which really energetically, as humans, like we do this, right? Energetically, we're like, oh, I really want to do that. And the other part goes, well, do you really think you could, right? So we have that energy, that duality of Gemini coming in. So really the focus for your energy, noticing like which of those do you want to resonate with? The I can do this, I can try, or the oh, I'm not good enough. So it's a choice. It's always a choice. So notice it's also the air sign. So where in your mind can you lift your vibration and rise to the higher vibe for where you are right now? Gemini also shows us like take out the judgment. You don't have to judge every action of what you're doing. Like really allow yourself to be curious, explore, open up, and leave the judgment at home. Forget perfect. We talked about that on the podcast too. It's progress, not perfection, as you open up to really more and more of what is going on for you. All right, we'll have some energy of transits. All right, Mars is coming up. We have some big warrior energy coming forward. So careful in your own energy. Make sure you have tools that can help you release any kind of expanding anger, all right? In Reiki, we call it, just for today, I will honor my own anger so I know where I'm pushing it out on others. Really important as this Mars energy fires up. We also have some Venus energy coming in. It's back in her sign. That's the beauty, the love. Notice your romantic relationships. Notice where you're really owning up to that. What are you conditionally asking for? What are you unconditionally asking for? So that energy is coming around as well. And next Sunday is a big event too. I'm looking at my notes here. Mars teams up with Jupiter at the same degree. So really big, really energy. A lot of this is still playing out from the eclipse. So what can you do? Especially for that Gemini energy. Gemini really requires that you ground. Ground to Mother Earth. You're going to have each side kind of swimming around. So we really want to be centered. Use your breath. Clear out all that excess chatter. All right. Definitely very important that we look at that. Work with your anger energy. Be responsible. All right. It's okay to get angry, but know where it's coming from. Know where those buttons are. Kat, hey, how are you down in Australia? Oh my goodness, I needed to hear it right now. Definitely a lot of anger. Yeah. We're going to feel it. We're going to feel it in the cosmos. We're going to feel it in the season heating up. We're going to feel it all around us. So very important to focus your energy on what are your intentions. Where are you grounding? What do you need to work on? Sometimes when we have anger, it's things that we need to work on instead of projecting it on others. What is that responsibility inside of you? So really, as we move through this week, we are going to move towards the dark of the moon. The new moon will come in next week. But right now, it's like, do your weeding, all right? Even out in the garden, right? Like a little pullback on planting. I know I had to wait to do a little planting today. It's so hot out there, but do your weeding. Cut those cords. Release the energy that's not serving. Release the energy that's draining. That's what we want to really focus on this week. And again, constantly notice what that eclipse energy did for you. I know for me, it's like I pushed through a portal, like, oh my gosh, all this work, all this dark of the moon is finally starting to really pay off for me and give me that sense of purpose again and strengthen my own spirit. What is it doing for you? Those are exactly the questions that you want to be asking right now. Ground, ground, ground. All right. Really, it's like a whirlwind of energy out there. Summer's coming. Our energy naturally goes out for us in this hemisphere. All right. So we really want to have the opportunity to enjoy all those activities, but don't overdo it. Ground your energy. That will help. Increase your meditation by at least 2 minutes. All right, I'm going to give you that challenge. At least 2 minutes. I know for myself, I have now establish a practice again. Not that I lost it, but a really dedicated practice to my ascending meditation. Where can you do something like that for yourself? I will have my Radiant Challenge, my 21-day Radiant Challenge. It's awesome. We had some great results. It will start on the summer solstice. Look for that. Ask me about my Energy Mastery app. I'll be expanding that as well. All right, so allow yourself to be on an adventure this next month, this next Gemini season. Look at both sides. Research, travel if you can. Really open up to that energy for you. Mercury is very fast. It rules Gemini. So keep up, but slow down. All right? Slow down to keep up. Makes sense? I know. It sounds like a little oxymoron, but the more you slow down, the more you can present your energy, and the more you will receive the messages. Yes, walk with that light around you. All right, that's our energy focus for the week. Let's just practice a little bit of that right now. So if you can, we'll just take a moment or two. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. If you can light something, fire, sage, something, bringing in that energy of transformation. Taking a nice deep inhale, bringing the breath all the way up the body. And exhale, bringing that breath all the way back down, deep into the earth. Inhaling, present your spirit. Feel that energy coming in all around you. Just call it in. Energy follows intention. Call it in from the week. This is what I mean by grounding. Pull your energy in. We don't want it wide open. Pull it in. Coming into the heart. Right into the very center of the heart. Feel that connection with greater source, creator, spirit, Mother Earth, however you choose to look at that higher source. Feel that connection. Know that you are known. Know that you are loved. Let this help you to center and ground your energy. Take another deep inhale and exhale. Aligning your energy as we set the space for the week. Taking a moment and noticing where you are right here in the season of spring. Moving through that eclipse. Aligning with your energy right now. As I teach in the medicine wheel, spring is found in the direction of the east, where the sun rises each and every day, giving you that new inspiration to begin again. Imagine yourself standing with the sun on your face, with your heart right there, opening up to these intentions for you, calling in the directions to the east, the south, the west, and the north, above you, below you, right into the very center, right into what we call the God spot. Set that intention for you this week. Balancing, grounding, bringing in what you so desire. And just allow those elevated emotions that will bring to you joy, peace, freedom, abundance, whatever it is. And allow it to radiate out all around you. Take another deep inhale and exhale, just grounding your energy, very important, each and every day, grounding with Mother Earth. Feel yourself sitting, feet on the earth, holding that grounded energy, holding the focus of the third eye, feeling the presence of your heart, bringing the awareness back, coming back, taking a nice deep inhale and blinking the eyes back open. Beautiful cards. Funny enough, this card is showing up a lot. It's the Hermit. So the Hermit, look at him. He's like got this deep indigo blue cloak on with all these spirals all around him. And he's carrying a staff that's growing vines and roses. And he's carrying his light. The Hermit card is giving you permission to go within, to know your light, and then shine it, all right? This is a time in humanity right now. We are being called to know our light. We are being called to know how to walk with that light. All right? Forget following the sheeple. Forget following everybody else. Know your light. Know what you stand for. And that is what you shine. And it may feel awkward. It may feel like you're different or out there. Know your light. And that, I promise you, that will guide you through everything. It really will. Definitely. All right. So that's our main focus this week. Feel that Hermit energy for you. Don't be afraid to go within yourself. Don't be afraid to spend some time by yourself. It is okay. Then the three cards that kind of come in, maybe you chose 1, 2, or 3, or maybe you chose all. The first one is the Mother of Water. All right, so this is somebody that really knows her intuitive abilities. She really knows her empathic abilities as well. She doesn't let it get confused with everybody else's energy. So it's so important. Many times we find ourselves like, "Ooh, I'm an empath. Is that bad?" Right? No, it's not. Just train it. And this is a card that shows that. The heart is open. The energy's coming in. People are attracted to this energy. They want to know what you think about something. They want to know what you intuit about something. Beautiful energy. Just really know that in order to have this, your empathic skills need to be trained. All right? It's a beautiful card. Great to have now. Which goes right along with the next card, 2 of Earth. This is boundaries. This is knowing your boundaries, knowing that you can work and you can play. You can be out there in the business world and have a family. But this is really important to know what those boundaries are. I like to talk about it as like time management. All right? Time management, meaning you know how to balance. You know the energy. You know when you're taking on too much of this or too much of that. Earth is our physical realm. So you see the 2 figures here, and you see all this energy in there. So know what those boundaries are that you can create what you need to create. Don't feel like you're, Gemini energy. I just thought about that. This has some of that Gemini energy coming in. 8 of Fire is our third card. I always love this card because this is passion and desire. This is also can be swift action. All right, so you've been aligning, you've been doing your work, it's lining up, and there's a nice portal of energy right there, perched and ready to move through that portal at any notice. So that's like do your work, be in alignment, be grounded, let the energy build for you. All right, yeah, Mert, all the time, the Hermit has been coming up all the time. All right, so just to give a little recap as we move through the week, know your light, go within, shine it, let it grow, let it help you be strong in who you are. All right, know your empathic skills. It's great to be intuitive. It's great to be empathic, but know your boundaries, know your skills. Don't take in excess energy from others. Know your time management boundaries, all right? The other was more intuitive, empathic. This is like the physical realm, all right? So we call it like the elemental, your day-to-day, your work. Know your balance. Are you spending too much time at work? Not enough at home? Are you working too hard? Not having enough fun? See if you can find that balance for you this week. and just get all of your crystals in order. Line up your passion. The portal's going to open. Swift changes can come. That's some of that Mars energy, all right, coming forward for all of us. Really can be exciting. Again, watch the anger, though, all right? Watch all that fire. All right. Take a nice deep inhale. Let me know how that feels for you. If you'd like a card, let me know. This week, you can find me at the Yoga Circle, Tuesday mornings at 8:15, local here in Birmingham, and Fridays at 5 for yoga. I promise it's not too hard of a class, but it works all the areas, the body, the mind, the spirit, and the emotions. All right. Hey, Kika, how's everything in San Diego? May I have a card? And Ashley, Bestie, too. All right, Kika, first you. 7 of water. All right, so this is about watching the emotional energy. All right, sometimes you think, oh, my God, everything's out of control. Just go within, close the eyes, don't panic, but look for the light. The light will shine on you to what you need to do to help balance some of that water energy out. All right, here's for your bestie. Bestie, Hierophant. All right, do look at your spiritual teachings. Do you need a teacher? Do you need a guide? Are you giving your power to everyone else? Know that you have the keys within you. Check in. Sometimes we need guidance. I have gotten plenty of guidance, plenty of spiritual teachers. All right, so check in and see, all right? Kika, tell her that it really is. But this also reminds me like you are your own guru, right? Gee, you are you. Learn the skills that you need. Follow what your own spirit is directing you to do. All right, let's see. Mert, 5 of fire, changes in the air. Sometimes when we feel change in the air, it feels like everything's up in the air, like I'm throwing it all up there, but that's okay. Let the change occur because it will create harmony. 6 will follow. So even though it may feel chaos, just know it's okay. Fire, passion, desire, things are moving and changing. That is growth coming forward, all right? Love that card for you. All right, yay, I'm going to see you this week. Ernest, you got the Hanged Man. I don't think we've drawn this for you lately. So the Hanged Man is about having patience with yourself, hang upside down, let all that spiritual knowledge come into the crown, open up, okay? What are you trying to figure out, right? What is that going on within you? That's just, it came intuitively to me. So there's something in there that needs to be looked at. So pull back, look at it from a different perspective, hang upside down, and let it go to the crown. All right, Mary Douglas, how are you? Mary Douglas, you got the Star card, one of my favorites. Look at that. She has the butterfly on her dress, the star behind her. She's poised. She's ready to go. Like this is like renew that faith. You've got what you need. Let the stars, the cosmos guide you to what you need to do. Transformation is definitely all around you for sure. All right, Ash, you got the Lovers. All right, but I will say it was reversed. So this is a card that really reminds you what is the devotion to your own heart. What is truth for you? What is unconditional love between you and Source? And as you answer that question, it can radiate out to a lover in your life. Maybe it's just radiating out to you. Know that true heart of who you are. Unconditional love. Love that, definitely. All right, oh my God, so perfect. She's on here. Oh, okay, Ash, I think you got 2 cards. Good for you. Ha, thank you. Okay, thank you. All right, anybody else over here? Hi, Guy. Hey, Kat, did you want a card? Kat, I'm going to draw you a card. Kat, you got the 8 of Air. All right, so this is about the mindset. Don't let yourself tie yourself up and restrict what you can do. Free the mind, free the anger, right? Let it go and open up to where you want to go, where you are, all right? All right, you guys, definitely lots of energy out there, so much in the cosmos. Now is the time to create your spiritual practice. More so than ever, we need that energy. We need to be a part of the collective to raise the vibration. You are part of that. Correct. You are part of that collective consciousness. All right, Ash, good. Both spot on. Excellent. Really, take a few minutes, up your meditation practice. Walk with presence, all right? It's something I really learned from when I was sick. The slower I was going, taking each step, the more messages I brought in. Then I started feeling better running around. I'm a fast mover, and I'm like, no, I'm going to slow back down. All right? Really, everything is going to be busy, busy, busy. We come out of Mercury retrograde like June 2nd, so we're still in retrograde. But let me tell you, when we come out, we're going to go fast with all this Mars energy moving right into summer. Do your work now. Prepare. Let go of the stuff that doesn't resonate any longer. Just like we pull those weeds, pull the cords, cut them, set them free, and then bring in that radiant, absolute light and shine, shine, shine. All right? Check out the podcast. Great episode. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Gratitude for your spirit. Gratitude for the greater spirit. Gratitude for your practice, for Mother Earth and all your many blessings. One more deep inhale. Ground your energy. Bring in the awareness back. Coming back. Have a great week. To your spirit. Namaste. Hi, Ellen. How are you? You'll get your cards out tomorrow. All right, you guys on Facebook, thanks for joining me. Have a great week. Namaste.